How's it going, everyone? Tyler here with another commentary track for you. Today we are going to be finishing off the little summer sports series we've been doing. Not really considered a sport, but we're going to be doing Ready to Rumble, kind of based around wrestling. It's still very physically active and a pretty intense show of physical activity, so I'm going to consider it a sport. In order to make sure we are syncing up this commentary track with the movie itself, just get past the Warner Brothers studio logo, the big one with the shiny letters in the sky. Once that fully fades to black, press play, but for now, just press pause. I'm not hearing anything. The Warner Brothers and this aren't having any audio. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck, that audio jump scared me. God damn. Okay, so yeah, Ready to Rumble. I'm a big fan of this movie. It's very dumb and silly. I don't think a lot of the humor is going to hold up today. I don't remember it being like too politically correct with terminology or jokes. Stars David Arquette from the Scream franchise, but he actually is like a wrestler. He loves wrestling so much he got into it himself. Oh no, this is Scott Kahn narrating. Sorry, I thought this was David Arquette, but this is Scott Kahn doing the voiceover. Wrestling is pretty big now, but it was definitely huge when this movie was getting made too. The late '90s, early 2000s era of Greg Goldberg, Sting, Diamond Dallas Page. A lot of those guys are in this movie. Jesus. There we go. Already, already with the problematic insults. Can you really raise people back from the dead? Because my dog is buried in the backyard. But yeah, this movie is it's over the top and goofy, silly, but it's just fun. It's been a while since I've seen it though. King size. I feel like this. I feel like this movie has been yelling at me nonstop since it started. I gotta hand it to the guy playing the clerk. He really sells the bad guy wrestler attitude. He was essentially just doing, yeah, he was basically just doing an impression of Macho Man at the counter. Yeah. I love the sound effects. They're nailing like the They got like really good ring sound effects with them. Crown him. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, dumb scene where the whole convenience store gets turned into a wrestling ring. God, ew. Why does it look like you have your finger in your butt? Because I do. I do remember that line. And just seeing this the huge stark difference in energy from what we just saw to now. My ass. Maybe your ass. How could you drink that? How could you drink that? I feel like I've seen this dad in a bunch of stuff. He's definitely one of those character actor types. I'm trying to think. Oh, he's in Varsity Blues. He plays Paul Walker's dad. He plays Paul Walker's dad in that. Essentially the same character. He's not a sheriff in that movie, but he's the same kind of asshole dad. I don't want to be a cop, Dad. That's your dream. So I remember when this coming out was the discourse about wrestling being like predetermined and fake pretty new? Because essentially now everyone has kind of come to terms with the fact that it's just it's like fan based. The the more fans you have, the more people like you, the better you'll do, and the higher you'll go, and the longer you can hold on to a belt for if people really like you. But I wonder if that was if people didn't know that that was the case back when this movie was getting made, because it doesn't take away from the fact that wrestlers are still some of the most like intense athletes around. They have to do intense stunts. They still have to get thrown around and slammed around and hit. I mean, they're not faking hits usually. They're just they are more like controlled and they if like doing a big stunt scene in a movie, like sometimes those guys are getting hit when they're taking a kick or a punch, but they know how to do it properly. That's not going to hurt them. Oh god, I forgot that they cleaned porta potties. Ugh, he's just shaking that brush around. God, wouldn't you just get like a giant hose? Oh god, I hate all the sludgy water getting everywhere. Wouldn't you just get a hose and just spray down the inside? Why would you go inside and clean it? I mean, I would definitely try this too just to see what would happen. Nothing can hurt King. I would have loved it if they actually had a high powered vacuum sucking him in, but it was probably just some fans blowing air at his face. Ew, wrestling around on the porta potty ground, dude. Ooh. Oh, the sloshing. Uh, I don't think I ever heard that before. What kind of drive-through place does tacos and burgers? So she's doing like a bunch of tacos. There's french fries. He ordered a burger. What the fuck restaurant is this? Loser. Yes. Oh. Damn. Yeah. Oh, that thing is. Ugh, ugh. Yeah, it's giving me shivers. That thing is leaking all over the place. That is a lot of shit coming out of there, man. How did they do that effect? And it just keeps coming. It's just oozing out. it looks like it looks like the nastiest applesauce I've ever seen in my life. Well, wicked. I made two. That rock's hard. Cheyenne, is that Wisconsin? Cheyenne, Wisconsin. Cheyenne, Cheyenne, Illinois. Cheyenne, Michigan. It's Cheyenne, Wisconsin, right? I'm not good with U.S. geography. Let's see, Cheyenne, Wyoming. That's yeah. There we go. I knew it was a W name. Yeah, it says that they're. I would assume that they were filming in they're they live in Wyoming since they're going to Cheyenne, but that was not filmed in Wyoming. That looks like the Grapevine Freeway in California. Hey, if you only have one nut, is it still your left nut? I forgot about that line. That's a funny line. If you only got one left, is it still your left nut? Oh, I should have worn my Sting mask. I got a Sting mask like that. Hello. Rose McGowan looking great. I'm pretty sure I had a crush on her in this movie. Oh, Booker T. So I know a couple of the wrestlers around this era, but not many. I know Goldberg and Diamond Dallas Page because I've watched this movie, but so yeah, that's the kind of behind the scenes stuff of wrestling being fake. That's as far as it goes. They talk about a couple moves, they say who's going to win, and the guys have to do the rest. They're performers, they're stuntmen, they are athletes. We're here to break the stigma that wrestlers are not athletes. They are. This is a sport, dog. Jimmy King and Oliver Platt, not a real wrestler. I am surprised a wrestler hasn't gone with this kind of shtick before. Maybe they have, and I just haven't heard of them. But somebody doing like a full-on old English King routine would be really funny. Please, if you know a wrestler that has done the King shtick, let me know in the comments. I would love to look up some of those fights. My medieval puppet dog, bitch. Sucker MCs, you call me sire. Hell yeah, little Run DMC. Oh my god, TNT. Is that even still a thing? Definitely not in that logo. That is an old TNT logo. Look at that. Man, that's a throwback. TNT Nitro, that was a real thing, right? I think TNT is still around, but they don't show wrestling anymore. They just show basketball, I think. Does TNT still do basketball? Wrestling is on a USA Network now, right? Or is that over and done with? They definitely don't have TNT Nitro anymore. It's WWE Raw. Yeah, they're still doing WWE Raw. I don't know if they still do WWE SmackDown. Because this is probably back when it was like WWF, World Wrestling Foundation, not Entertainment. Okay, ref, he was just doing that for the show. You don't gotta. I love the music too when the vibe changes. I remember watching this as a kid and thinking that he was the bad guy, but it's very clearly just the manager guy, the Vince McMahon type, because he's just like, "Hey man, boss's orders. He gave me the green light to go up ahead. I'm going." He does do a little much and hurt him a little too hard. I love that. That's a great shot. For the diamond cutter. I wish wrestling was more like this. Stuff like this definitely happens in wrestling, but I don't know if it's ever happened to this extent. I was always impressed with how many wrestlers they got and how they all just know to like turn on King. I love it that these dumb fans are actually picking up on exactly what happened behind the scenes. Like Sinclair must have got to everyone and turning on King. This is a pretty intense move to happen on just a regular fight night, not a pay per view or anything. I'd only heard of that move from this movie. I need to know if a four-post massacre is real in wrestling or if they just made it up for the movie. Because if it is real, I need to see that in an actual match. I guess the circumstances would be very rare for a four-post massacre to happen. You need four guys against one dude. WCW, I don't even. That's definitely not around anymore. That is super old. It was just WWE for the longest time, and then AEW is now coming around and getting a lot of steam. That's been around for a couple years, actually. So yeah, when you're done in wrestling, they don't terminate you like that. Usually they let you just go out with a big fight. Usually they'll I guess they would lose, but most of the time I feel like you let them go out on a win. uh uh I need the shit truck to be done. I'm over the shit truck. French toast dipped in shit. God. Fuck you, asshole. We sure as hell ain't gonna clean this up. Uh They look totally fine. Those guys, they should be looking like those guys. They got just as badly splashed. Fucking disgusting, dude. Ugh. Wow, so they really just lost their jobs, huh? It's a little early for them to be at their lowest point. But I guess with these characters, they have to lose it all to go on the adventure. I am curious if David Arquette was kind of behind the scenes trying to spearhead this movie into getting it made into what it is, because he is such a wrestling fan. His character being the one that wants to do the adventure and go do this, go get King. Spoilers: he becomes a wrestler at the end of the movie. Atlanta, Georgia is far from Wyoming. These guys are still covered in shit. They haven't showered or changed. Hmm. Kumbaya. Hallelujah. They're kind of getting into it now. Maybe. Running with the devil. I live my life like there's no tomorrow. I had to steal. Stole. Hell yeah, dude. Nuns rocking out to Van Halen. That's the dumb 90s, early 2000s humor I love. It's like, what would be, wouldn't it be so dumb and stupid if nuns started rocking out to Running with the Devil? Yeah, let's do that. Very unnecessary. Putting a halt in the pace and the story just to have a prolonged fart joke. I'm sure people recognize Shermanator on the left from all the American Pie movies. Holy shit, look at this iMac. Hacker's Planet. This is not a good joke either, that he's just singing along to Britney Spears. Dates it by a lot, man. If that for that song to be like relevant and popular, this is so old. It really puts it in perspective of how old this is. It's Caroline Ray. Ugh. No, no. Fantastic. Scumbags and whores. I love Caroline Ray. Caroline Ray? Caroline Ray? I remember watching her on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Oh, fucking hell. What the hell did I just see? I would love to see somebody repossess Embraces, though. That image where they just come in and like rip him off his teeth. Fuck. That would suck. A lot of character actors in this movie. I ought to kick your ass. Ugh. A lot of. Yeah, I had a feeling the humor would not age well in this movie. I didn't realize it would be this much. It's like 50%. Make that 60%. Have not aged well. So we've had someone being called retarded. We've had a lot of pussy talk, and now trans jokes. Jeez Louise. think I would take the shit and fart jokes over this stuff. We're your biggest fans. They're doing a really good job with the sound effects in this movie. Him like swinging the bottle around had the boom boom of like the air going through the bottle snout. Wow. For a really dumb cheap movie like this, I'm impressed how much detail is going into like sound effect design. He looks like a hippie. It never really gets touched on. I don't remember in the movie. Is he like a just a con man or is he just a scumbag? Because he's constantly lied about his family life. Either he's super ashamed of it and just wants to be like known as the wrestler, or he is just a con man and just says stuff to get ahead. Either way, they don't give an answer. I assume it's just because he's a loser scumbag. The movie, I don't remember the movie doing well, but the fact that it was PG-13 meant that kids my age were watching it. I was able to see this when it first came out. I definitely think though this could have been this could have been a little bit better if they pushed for an R rating. I like it because he's trying to break it down to him that wrestling is nothing. It's fake, but it means a lot to them, and the fact that they believe in him means that he is still the king. He might be done with it, but wrestling's not done with you. Again, something that could get touched on a little bit more is like he's the representation of the underdog. These blue collar dudes look up to him and want to see him succeed because if he succeeds, they can succeed. But that doesn't really get touched on either. It's not really about that. Movie's not really about anything. The movie is just about wrestling. Oh, I will rule you. This is awesome. They're getting their asses kicked and they love it. Oh, man, getting woken up by having a beer poured on you? No fucking thank you. These guys smell like shit and beer now? They have not changed. They have not changed outfits since the beginning of the movie when they got covered in shit. I haven't even seen them take a shower. They stink. And they're giving the farting nuns crap. Like, are you sure it wasn't your rank asses stinking up the van? I do like the song, but have they already played it before? Is this? I think it's like the theme song for the movie, My Own Worst Enemy. It's a good song. I love it. That guitar riff is so goddamn sick. Smells like poop in here. I gotta say, I love Oliver Platt. I haven't really mentioned his role or his acting at all. He is so good. He is great in everything. He's great in the Disney Three Musketeers. He's great in Lake Placid. He's great in Doctor Doolittle. Everything I see Oliver Platt in, it's great. He is a standout comedy performance. Whoo! Now, see if it was the R rating, because this is pretty far for a PG-13 movie. I definitely know why I was watching this as a kid. Oof. Yeah, I. It's a bummer I never owned this movie on like DVD or VHS or anything because I would have rewatched it a lot. They really like to glorify the wrestling. Again, this movie is just about wrestling. It's not really about anything. The characters barely have an arc. Gordy stands up to his dad and tells him he doesn't want to become a cop and becomes a cop themed wrestler. Sean gets with the nerdy girl that he was kind of against earlier. I guess Jimmy King kind of has a little bit of an arc. Because yeah, one of the things again that they don't touch on much is why he got canned. Is he you only it's only shown a little bit that he is kind of like an asshole. He was not respecting the job anymore. God, can you fucking imagine seeing this happen live? Seeing guys talk shit on Jimmy King, who you think is completely out of wrestling, and all of a sudden he just busts out. That's so awesome. Like the movie gets this shit right. The movie nails the wrestling. It knows how to put on like a wrestling show. The match to get Jimmy King taken out was so good and like so thought out and over the top with so many wrestlers. This interaction is really cool and thought out. And the guys get to do some wrestling stunts. Yeah, everyone's having some fun. I'm impressed that the audience cams are getting like the movie quality edits and slow mo. That's pretty cool. They had one camera back here doing the interview, but all of a sudden they got multiple camera angles. You can't win by ambushing your opponent. Meanwhile, Diamond Dallas Page won by ambushing his opponent with 10 wrestlers. And the finale, I remember the finale being so cool and intense. Like if that was an actual wrestling match, it would be an all-time classic forever. King in his motor castle. Mm. Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. I came to way better name that's a sin. Hump better sack up, punky better back up. Trying to better hold, cool act up. Get up, stand up. Come on, throw your hands up if you got the feeling. Jump across the ceiling. Nice ADR line. That guy's mouth did not move at all when he said dick. Jesus. What was that jug of? What is he chugging? It's way more obvious now. I mean, I know the ending, but even if you didn't know her game plan, it feels very obvious what she's doing. Oh god. The dancers are so hot. It's it's insane how hot they got these dancers. Two shots and two eggs. Oh, funny. I never understood why they did this joke. Why they made him run away and fall into the sewers when he gets picked up the next scene. I don't know why they did that joke, man. It never made sense. It still doesn't make sense. Like him running away is one thing. Him running away and falling into a sewer is something completely different. A fast car is what I need. Oh, I love the song. Jimmy King is the best wrestler. He's the bestler, better than all the wrestler. Guys, he's really fast. He'll rule that. He'll rule that ass. I love that song. That jingle will pop in my head every now and then. Jimmy King is the best wrestler. He's the bestler. And then upcoming right now, my dad's favorite character in the whole movie. He is constantly saying, Sal Mandini, want to wrestle? He loves this character, loves that line. What's this guy's name? He's a super famous comedian actor. Sal Bandini, want to wrestle? Damn, what's his name? It's not. It's not Sid Caesar. Sid Caesar is another actor. Oh, it's gonna bug me. I know he passed. What is his name? Martin Landau. Oh yeah, he died a while ago. Oh God, that's right. He was Bela Lugosi and Ed Wood. I love that movie. That is a super underrated Tim Burton movie. Martin Landau. Nice hit. Oliver Platt's accent in this. I'm curious what it is. It's like southern. Oh Jesus. Do you have to squash the possum's nuts? I feel fine. Man, forgot how much they made him just an idiot. Like, he's not just dumb, he's a fucking idiot. Oh, Jesus. Look at that shirt. He's wearing a disco ball. But yeah, it's pretty obvious that she's just trying to get to Gordy to like figure out what they got going on. She's not interested in him. It's giving Carmen Electra in Good Burger when she's going out with Ed and overly like sexual and overly flirting with him, and he just doesn't get it at all. Yeah, I'll say it again. Kind of wish it had the R. Just show a little bit. You could swear. You could show a little booby action. A little bit more. Get a little bit more violent with the fighting because Jimmy King had some blood in his first fight, but that's been it so far. That was a cool joke, cool effect. He's already whipped one sexual experience, and he's already completely whipped. I like the outfits in this movie. They're very 70s. Everyone's got like really loud, patterned button-up shirts. I like his jacket. Was Goldberg the one that started the jabroni, or was that Stone Cold? I feel like jabroni came from a wrestler. I just can't remember which one. Couldn't even tell you what a jabroni is. I just know it's an insult. Hopefully, it's nothing offensive. Getting wrestlers to beat up somebody like they're hired thugs. What the hell? These guys are fucking performers, man. What are they doing? What? Tap out. Damn. Taken out by a chair. I mean, I guess he is 100. I'm gonna get him a Butterfinger. Man, everything looks so old. Look at those Doritos and the Ruffles and shit. I don't even think Butterfingers look like that. Butterfingers definitely don't look like that anymore. I thought she already was the head Nitro girl. He just offered her head Nitro. She was. I know when she's dancing in the one earlier fight, she's like all in red where everyone else is all in white. That would make me assume she's the lead. I guess that's it, really. Yeah, I guess that was the message. It was brief, but that was the message. Just attack life like you would attack wrestling. Balls to the wall, no fucks given. And as soon as it was set up, the corrupt girlfriend plotline is gone. She's already been found out. Kind of talked over a little bit. I just you don't have one. Got her. New York. They were in New York, or are they leaving New York? Or are they going to New York? No, they're leaving New York. Was that where that match was? Where they like ambushed Sinclair and Diamond Dallas Page? Was that at like the Garden or something? I must have missed it. Maybe it was. Ugh. He gets kicked in the nuts a lot in this movie. There's a lot of nut kicking. How does it feel? Jesus, look at that grill. He is so good. He got me with that little speech. It's nice because you believe him. You believe he's made the turnaround and he wants to be a better person. So he's already kind of gone through his arc. He just needs to follow through and succeed with the wrestling match, and then he's good. Usually, you save that stuff for much later. That's dangerous. Usually, when they do a shot like that, they do it in reverse and they have the car up against the person and then they pull back and then just reverse the footage so it looks like it's pulling up. But that car was definitely just driving up and with the dirt and everything, that was like that looked dangerous. If they didn't stop in time, they could have clipped that guy right in his fucking knees. Well, your drive is stupid. Being a cop is your dream, Dad, not mine. I'm so curious if he's gonna say the cliche line like I'm not giving up. I'm giving up your dream, Dad, not mine. They haven't entered. They're not breaking and entering. You're training to be a cop. You should know this shit. They haven't entered. They're not breaking and entering yet. God. If you're going to try to make a point, at least be right about it. Funny joke with the dad getting a laugh out of watching cops. But that seems so weird. Like working in an office building all day and going home and watching The Office. Do people really do that? Like I feel like you would want to watch stuff that isn't tied to your line of work just to make sure you can have some time away from it. If you're just getting like if you're the dad just getting cop stuff 24, but the dad wants cop stuff 24/7. But I guess if I was working in an office building and then I went home and watched Office all night, that would drive me insane. I feel like I would never be away from the office, even when I was at home. Oh shit, these guys were at the beginning of the movie. That would be a terrible wrestler. Two guys that are stuck together, they would have no. This joke is this exact same joke is done in Bring It On when they're doing cheerleader tryouts and some guy starts breaking out into song. Ew. The chewer? Ew. Boob him to death? I mean, the movie's given the guys what they want. Look at that dog. They had to get a dog for that shot for no reason. They just did it. Either that dog was already there or they got a dog. That's crazy. The marching band playing the King walkout theme. I like that. Good job, Sean. Her gift is a lot better than a T-shirt. So everyone's having their little character arc moments. Jimmy King had his with his wife. Sean just had his with the girl that liked him, and he likes her back now. Gordy's about to. He's gonna realize like, nah, I don't want to do this cop business. I'm out of here. I just noticed that the dad is making the son drive in the back instead of just up front. Maybe he can't because he's not an official cop yet, but I feel like being the son of the cop at the wheel gives you the right to let him sit up front. Yeah, how does that feel, Brittany? Where's she at? Did she already leave? Good. Go fill your tacos at the burger mart, at the burger shack. For some reason, you sell tacos. See, she's wearing the lead Nitro Girl outfit in that dance scene, but she was wearing a lead Nitro Girl outfit in the last dance scene she did. She's always been the lead Nitro Girl. I'm confused, guys. I don't think he's supposed to be a representation of Vince McMahon, but that is the kind of role he is playing. But I'm pretty sure there is another wrestling manager type that looked more like that character, and they're playing more on a joke of him. I think I could be totally wrong. He looks like a pimp. Why is he dressed like a pimp? And for hating Jimmy King as much as he does, he did a lot of King imagery with the Royal Clash. They got a. I saw a little, yeah, like the castle wall back there for the walkout. And Pantaleone, Joey Pants as we call him, he's great. I haven't really commented much on him because he is so good at this character. You just kind of believe that he is this dude. Triple Cage. Yeah, I don't think this is a real thing. They have cage matches for sure, but I've never seen a triple cage in any wrestling match before. I thought this guy only did boxing. The announcer guy right now. Yeah, isn't this normally the boxing Ready to Rumble guy? Did they get him just because the movie's called Ready to Rumble? And God damn, they caught Scott Kahn on fire there. They really had him on fire. But yeah, the announcer guy is iconic. I'm curious if he's still alive and if he still does the "Let's get ready to rumble." He's like the movie phone guy. You just gotta listen to him talk. He has that voice. You just gotta. So good. He said the title. It's the iconic man saying the title. I feel like that's why they got him. Is because they knew that the movie was going to be called Ready to Rumble, and they needed to get the guy famous for saying, "Let's get ready to rumble." I hope he's still doing it, and if he's not doing it, I hope they got somebody to replace him that does it just as good. Like it is such a sound bite because he's able to do the same thing every single time. It's a feat. Diamond upside down is a pussy. Man, those poor guys were under that stage for hours probably, just waiting. What's the lady's name? She's always really good and stuff. She was in Wedding Singer. She does a really good karaoke for. I said a hip hop, a hippie, a hippie to hip hip hoppity. Don't stop to drop. Hey, you fucking idiot. You know if I win this match, I'm getting $1 million for you? Hey, you dumbass kid. Fuck yes, dude. Oh, God, the guitar with them entering. Like, can you imagine seeing this shit live? They lock the gate so somebody drives a goddamn motorcycle through the arena. That would be insane. Ball with the ball, the bang, diggy, 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 shop the boogie, sit up, drop the boogie. Oh, it's so good. I'm a sucker for father sons and dads appreciating what their kids are doing. Sasha, Sasha, Sasha. Oh fuck. Oh man, the movie is really picking up now. Holy shit. My jaw is starting to get a little clench of just like how much I'm enjoying and smiling at this. This match would be so fucking cool to see, man. Like where the hell are they getting all this stuff? There's a noose? Yeah, this would be so intense to see. These guys are like 50, 60 feet up. Sting! Sting is so cool. I think him having like the being like the mysterious. I never wanted to hear Sting talk, and hearing him talk now, ugh. Oh, that is a beefy sound effect. Again, I gotta hand it to the guys. The team that did all the sound design and sound editing, they did a really good job with this dumbass comedy movie. I need to know if they've ever done a cage match like this. It's such a cool idea of having big cage, medium cage, small cage, and you got to climb all the way up. But again, it feels way too dangerous and a little too over the top for what wrestling actually is. They can get away with it here because it's a movie with a bigger budget. Because something like this would probably cost a couple, maybe a couple 100,000 to build and set up. Maybe more. I don't know. It's all raw material, but it's still a lot of material and a lot of stuff to build and put together. Oh, and what a finish, man. Holy shit. That would become the most iconic moment in wrestling history if somebody got pile driven through 3 cages and onto, like, he'd be dead for one. His back would be completely broken. For as big a scale of a wrestling match this was, I am noticing it does just not a whole lot gets shown. Like once Gordy shows up and they show him do the big tackle in the ring. Sasha gets hit with the ladder, and then it's just kind of like that's it. They don't really show the group of guys wrestling in the ring. But I guess once the two main guys are up at the top, you're just watching. Maybe Goldberg was just standing there watching. Guys, I don't think you could. I don't think you can beat up the guy in charge. I don't think you could. Oh fuck, dude. Well, the fact that no security is stepping in for him, maybe he is an asshole, and no one cares. But yeah, can you imagine like Vince McMahon getting knocked out by some fans and then thrown into the arena? Hell yeah, dude. AKA the law. That's cool. I like that. Big happy ending for everyone. They're not they're not dealing with shit all day anymore. They get to live out the dream. And then David Arquette would actually go on to become a wrestler. All right, we're at the end. Closing thoughts. It's still funny. Most of the humor is Actually, it it lets up at the end. Towards the beginning, there is a lot of problematic humor and problematic insults getting thrown around. But towards the end of the movie, it kind of gets a little bit funnier. Written by Stephen Brill. Stephen Brill did Mighty Ducks. And yeah, Tolan and Robbins. Wow, those this has actually got like some pretty big names behind it. I'm surprised. Macho Man, R.I.P. Don't you love all these fake bloopers? All right, so yeah, the movie is pretty good. If you can get past the problematic language and everything, it is a good romp. It's the wrestling is super fun. I enjoy a lot of the characters. Sal Bandini, Jimmy King, they're all really really good. I love those guys. The whole movie is really fun, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the commentary track. If you have any other movies you kind of want to see some commentary tracks for in the future, let me know. Comment down below, and I'll maybe try to get to some of those. Jeez. Oh god, nut shots, all the nut shot compilations. What a way to end the movie. All right, that was Ready to Rumble. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. We'll see you around for the next commentary track. This will probably be the end of the summer of sports for now. I'm not gonna not it's not that I'm not gonna do sports movies ever again. We'll probably do some more, maybe for like winter. I got some hockey movies I would love to do. But for now, we'll just go back to movie some regular stuff, just kind of random things that I like and some random. Maybe I'll do some new reactions, stuff that I haven't seen. There are a few movies out right now that I have not seen yet that I might get to and do some commentary tracks for those. But I will see you all in the future. Bye. Have a good one.